This video contains mature and/or graphic content. Parents are advised that these images may not be suitable for young children.
So let's move on, because the birth of a baby, we know it's such a beautiful thing, but when it comes to life's events, it's a very intimate experience for most people, that is. But what if in this particular case, it wasn't? Check it out.
That magical day your child is born. Just you, your loved ones, the doctor, and tens of thousands of viewers watching in real time on Facebook Live.
Everyone out of my vagina.
Reality star and former America's Next Top Model, Lisa D'Amato, gave birth to her second child in a hospital while her manager caught the whole thing on camera.
Wait, this is the coolest I've ever seen. It's like everyone can just watch.
The 35-year-old was in labor for 16 hours before getting an epidural, and the camera started rolling live as the doctors prepped for delivery.
Do you feel any pressure in your butt?
I do.
Oh, good.
Viewers heard everything from the normal to
Now I'm just wondering what I'm going to eat after this.
after only 3 pushes, baby Venice made his public debut.
Heads out.
He's out. Shoulders out. Bring your hands down here.
Oh my god.
Making history
You hear him? That's my little baby.
and making some of us ask, is nothing sacred anymore?
Did I rip down there?
It's only been 2 weeks since the birth of their son, Venice. Please welcome Lisa and her husband, Adam, to the show. Congratulations, first of all. We're happy that
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Hi. Yes, hi.
Baby's good?
Baby's great. Baby's big. Baby doesn't stop eating. Baby's great.
So I do have to ask the obvious question, which is why have the birth live on Facebook Live?
I was just as shocked as everybody else, all right? Let's just put that out there. My best friend, Brennan, who you saw on there, and then my husband were joking minutes before the pushing was about to start that they were going to do it on Facebook. Now, my first birth with our son Daxel was 35 hours, and Venice was 16 hours. So when it got time to push, I was shocked because I thought it was going to take longer to dilate. And so my dad didn't make it. My sister couldn't be there. A lot of people couldn't be there that are so close and dear to us. So I thought that if they were going to do it, which I thought they were still kidding, I thought they were going to do it friends and family only on Facebook. But it turns out my best friend pushed public. So at the end of it
unbeknownst
all,
to you, this is all being broadcast live, but you don't even know.
no, I thought I was, when I'm joking about the food, like what I was going to eat afterwards, I thought my dad would be laughing because I'm always talking about, you know, what we're going to eat, you know? So it was quite shocking, but at the same time, like, it was so well received because it was done in such good taste. Like, it was from behind my head.
I was going to say, that for not knowing that all of that was going live, it was done in a way.
Nobody saw my
It was done in as tasteful of a way as you possibly can.
Yes, it was tasteful. It was very tasteful.
Very calm.
Yeah.
The whole setting was calm. You were calm. Doctor was calm.
I joke through pain. I just do. I'm that person that doesn't like to show. Obviously, I felt a ton of pressure. I had an epidural, so it wasn't like pain was a 10, but the pressure was intense. And that's just part of my personality. I just joke while I go through things that it's kind of like you don't want people to feel uncomfortable or feel bad for you, you know? And I was thinking my family was
As an
watching.
obstetrician, let me tell you, even with an epidural, you did good, girl.
Yeah.
You did good. Like, everyone doesn't handle it that gracefully.
I'm curious if after the fact, something like this, because obviously birthing is a fairly private endeavor for most, after this all happened, was everyone in the room, you know,
Did they know?
was everyone okay with that? Because that's the one thing where, you know, it's such an intimate experience in a hospital. Was the hospital okay with everything afterwards, or were they pretty upset?
Well, I did have a visit on day 2 from 2 women with clipboards.
Yeah.
That did let me know that, you know, waivers are supposed to be signed over, and there were some people that work for the hospital that didn't know that it was going live. So obviously, I let them know that I didn't do it. I was too busy giving birth, but
The other
and I
guy
wasn't
did it.
responsible.
Well, I wonder if we're at a point, though, where you almost have to say in the delivery room, make your intentions clear, because if there are people in the room and there's a camera, it's kind of like you go into the gym, and if you go into the women's room or the men's room, it says no camera phones allowed because you're worried people are going to videotape.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're at a point where, because obviously you didn't mean for that to go live,
No,
where I
no.
wonder if